Hey everybody, it's nighttime, and I'm just going to go real quick. What happened today at GameStop, or I should say what happened with GameStop. If you guys saw my short video, you guys know somewhat what happened. They screwed up my order. So I contacted GameStop this morning to let them know that I was going to come down and pick up my game about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I get out of work at 6, so I figured, alright, I'll call them, let them know it's going to take me about 30 minutes to get down there. I apologize if you guys hear wind. But, yeah, I'm going to actually go inside real quick. But, yeah, I called, I left the, talked to the person that was at the desk, and I said, hey, look, I'm going to come down, pick it up. And they had asked me what system, and I told them my system, PlayStation 5. They had asked if it was a pre-order. I said yes, it was. And I have the receipt for it, which I still have the receipt for it. And the guy that I talked to over the phone, he said, okay, let me check on that real quick. And he took about 10-15 minutes or so. And then he gets back on the phone and says, excuse me, sir. And I said, yeah, what's up? And he goes, we didn't receive any PlayStation 5 copies of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Cowabunga Collection. He said, we received a bunch of PlayStation 4 versions of the game, but no PlayStation 5 version of the game. And I said, well, here's the order number and here's this information. I'd like to pick it up. What can I do here? And he said, well, the only thing you can do is check back later on. You also may want to call the corporate office and let them know what's going on because somebody screwed up and we're not sure who it was. I said, okay. So first thing I did was I called GameStop corporate. I actually called I don't know if it's a 1-800 number or whatever, but I called the number. I waited for probably about 25 minutes to talk to somebody, and they informed me that whatever happened should have never happened, according to the guy that I talked to from corporate. He said that when you pre-order, you are guaranteed a copy that day. So whatever happened, he said, is unacceptable, and he said, so this is what we're going to do. He goes, we can't do anything unless it's 24 hours notice on our end that you called and you filed a complaint. And I said, well, I'd like to do that then because, when I called, the guy said he didn't have any copies and there was not going to be a driver coming with copies later on as far as he knew. So he had me talk to him about, everything that had happened, what the conversation was, all that kind of stuff. And then the next thing I know, he goes, okay, if it doesn't show up within 24 hours, give us a call back. Unless you want to call the store first and then call us, he said, to check to see if it had come in. He goes, that's another option that you can do. And he apologized probably about a dozen times. I told him, okay, well, I will do that, but I've never had this happen before. I've never had where I pre-ordered and they didn't have the copy of my game. So I called the GameStop that I pre-ordered probably about, I'm going to say 5:30 today. I called them and I talked to another gentleman and he went through every single pre-order game that was in their store. And there was none of the Cowabunga collection in PS5. He then said again, well, we've got a whole bunch of PlayStation 4 versions, but no PlayStation 5. And I said, well, I'm at this point of the dilemma where I'm supposed to get my game today, but it wasn't shipped to your store. And he goes, well, there's nothing we can do about it. And then he just hanged up. So I'm kind of at a loss for words. I pre-ordered for a reason. I pre-ordered so I had it so I can stream it tonight and have fun. So it kind of soured my mood a little bit. Only because, again, I paid a little higher in terms of the price to get shipping and all that stuff taken care of as a pre-order. So I had a copy today. Well, actually, today technically is tomorrow. And I don't know how you guys feel about it, but with me, when I pre-order something, I want to play it that day. I don't want to play it the next day. I don't want to play it the day after. Well, I was talking to a couple people on Twitter, and someone actually sent me a personal message and let me know it's not just them that had or I am not the only one that has had this happen. Someone else actually went to the store. They pre-ordered it like about around the same time frame, about 6 months ago, and they informed me that they went to the GameStop just before they went to work, had the receipt, presented the receipt, and the person told them, "Oh yeah, we didn't get that." And he goes, "What do you mean you didn't get that?" "Yeah, it didn't show up in the shipment." And the guy goes, "Well, can you check?" And the guy goes, "No. I know it didn't come in the shipment." And then he proceeds to tell the guy, "Sorry, man, there's nothing we can do." So he calls corporate and basically says the same thing. "Hey, my game didn't come today. I kind of want to know what's going on." And the person that he talked to basically said that somebody in the store did not order enough copies of the game, or they didn't put it in correctly, and that's where the problem lies. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but tomorrow, if my game is not in my hand before the end of the day, I am going to be very upset. And don't be surprised that I make another post about what my experience is at GameStop. This happened one time before, and that was when I ordered WWE 2K17. Before it came out, I ordered a physical copy of the game, and I got a notification that my game had come in. And when it came in, I went to the store, I presented the receipt, told them, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my copy." And the dude looks at me with the straightest face that I've ever seen. "Oh, we didn't get that today." And I said, "What do you mean you didn't get it today? It's release day. It's supposed to be here. I pre-ordered." And the guy goes, "Oh, okay, let me talk to this person." And then he went to that person, and the guy is like, "I don't know, check the back." And he went into the back, came back about 30 minutes later. Literally, I'm standing in the middle of the store looking at stuff in the store, and he comes back 30 minutes later. He goes, "Yeah, they didn't put it in the order, or somebody didn't go grab it, so just come back tomorrow." And the other guy that was there, that I'm assuming wasn't a manager, just looked at me like, "Sorry, dude," it didn't even, say anything. And I came back the next day, and they still hadn't had it. And then I get a phone call. It was like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock the next day, that day, and they finally got my copy in. But what really sucks about that is when they got my copy in, I was supposed to get like all this like extra stuff. When you pre-ordered, you were supposed to get this stuff with the game. And I pre-ordered it, and I was supposed to get this stuff. And I looked at the guy, and I said, "It's supposed to come with like a couple things, and it's nowhere to be seen." And he looked at me, and it's like, "You got the game, so you're good, right?" And then he just like walked away. Funny thing about that story too is that guy, shortly after the incident, he pretty much, I think, quit, because I came in like 2 weeks later just to check, because I like to go to GameStop and just look at the games and see what is new and what is on the shelf and whatnot. And I came in like 2 or 3 weeks later. I came in, he was not even in the store, And I asked about the guy, and it described it to another employee. He goes, "Oh yeah, I started here like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't seen that guy." And I'm like, wonder what happened to him. But probably got let go because obviously when you treat people like that, and you're not understanding of their situation, especially with a pre-order, you would think, okay. But yeah, that's what has happened with me and GameStop with my Cowabunga collection game. I didn't order like the $100 one. I just ordered the standard edition because honestly, I didn't think the $100 one was worth the price point with everything that was in it. But this is going to be interesting in a couple hours because, again, I've got to call them, see if they got my copy, and then I got to call corporate and see what's going on with theirs. But I'll keep you guys updated, let you guys know what's going on in the loop. If you're wondering why I didn't stream tonight, this is the reason. I really wanted to play my copy of the Cowabunga collection. I was so looking forward to playing the arcade version that I haven't played in probably 20 years. And it just sucks. It sucks for me. It sucks for you. And I was really looking forward to it. And it's just not going to happen until probably tomorrow night. And to make me feel better, I'm going to play some Skyrim in the morning. So if you're watching this late at night, this is why I'm doing this, because I got nothing else better to do. I've just been kind of playing Skyrim and having fun. So, but that's what happened. And tomorrow's going to be fun. So wish me luck. So bye, everybody.